Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We are heading into the second episode of the final season of Game of Thrones. And episode 1 started off with a bang. In old news, Cersei Lannister is an evil witch. In the recent happenings in Winterfell, Jon Snow knows his true identity, and you gotta admit, that reunion between him and Arya was absolutely beautiful. So I'm definitely ready to check out this episode, which is titled A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. If you guys want to help me out before we do get started, you could like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your post notification bell so you never miss out on hanging out and watching some really good shows together. Also, if you want the full length watch along, the link for Patreon is down in the description. For now, let's go ahead and dive right in to episode 2. The kids and I were home all spring break, so it was hard to get the time to come in here and watch anything. So now that I have a little bit of time, I'm like, oh, I'm so excited. I really like the final season's intro.
Once we took back the Seven Kingdoms and had him in our...
Your sister pledged to send her army north.
She did.
I don't see an army. I see one man. It appears your sister lied to me.
She never had any intention of sending her army north. She has Euron Greyjoy's 20,000 fresh troops, the Golden Company from Essos. Even if we defeat the dead, enough to destroy the survivors.
We.
She's like, you think you're automatically on the team.
Your Grace, I know my brother.
Like you knew your sister.
Yeah, he vouched for sis.
Knowing full well how he'd be received. Why would he do that if you weren't telling the truth?
Trust his little brother to defend the moment he slits my throat.
You can't blame her for this one. Sometimes she's a little, hey sis, calm down.
Do you want me to apologize? I won't. We were at war. For my house and my family, I'd do it all again.
The things we do for love.
When Bran speaks, everyone listens now.
You don't know me well, Your Grace, but I know Sir Jaime. He is a man of honor. I was his captor once, but when we were both taken prisoner and the men forced themselves on me, Sir Jaime defended me.
They've been through a lot together.
Without him, my lady, you would not be alive. He armored me to find you and bring you home.
He did do that.
You would fight beside him.
I would.
I trust you with my life. If you trust him with yours, we should let him stay.
What does the Warden of the North say about it?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tough spot for Jon. That's big for them to trust him, though. I don't think Dany's wrong for questioning it. But Jaime does have redeemable qualities and has done some good things, regardless of his weird love for his sister that makes him act out. Also, am I crazy for thinking the older Sansa gets and the wiser she gets, the more she looks and carries herself like her mother? Like, she's the most like her mother out of all the children. The rest of them, those are Ned's children.
Either you knew Cersei was lying and let me believe otherwise, which makes you either a fool...
I was a fool.
Not for the first time.
Not for the first time.
If you can't help me take it back, find another hand who can.
He's messing up. I mean, for what his job is.
I suspect one of you will be wearing this before it's all over.
And she's gonna burn him. She's got a thing for that. Some of y'all are like, she doesn't know that was Samwell Tully's family that he just burned. I was like, is it? But they didn't even look stupid. So y'all are kind of right, because I wasn't sure. I figured it out later. In the same episode, so that counts. I didn't have to wait till I read in the comments. I figured it out. It's a little late to the game.
It's going to be safer down in the crypt, you know.
Are you going to be down in the crypt?
No, but
But you're a fighter.
I've done my share.
You fought them?
Some of them.
How many?
Few. That was enough.
Few's enough.
What are they like?
Bad. Really bad.
Really bad. Even a smith's apprentice can do better than really bad. What do they smell like? How do they move? How hard are they?
She wants to know who she's fighting.
This is different. This is death. You want to know what they're like? Death. That's what they're like.
It's the best way to explain it.
I know Death. He's got many faces. I look forward to seeing this one.
Arya's just a total bad A.
I'll get right on it.
There's no one who doesn't have Arya in their top. Some of y'all are gonna be like, I do. Don't. In my opinion, how could you not have her in your top 3 favorite characters from this show?
You're not angry at me.
I'm not angry at anyone.
Why didn't you tell them?
To help us in this fight if I let them murder you first.
What about afterwards?
How do you know there is an afterwards?
So is there not an afterwards? The season is so dreary and dark, but I guess it's because winter is here. Y'all have been talking about that. Well, it's here and it sucks.
How do they feel about their new...
Is your new queen too? They remember what happened the last time. Brought dragons north. They'll come around once they see Daenerys is different.
different?
She is.
He's like, is she crazy? Does she carry that crazy gene?
Clever people, I underestimated my opponent. Cersei told me the pregnancy had changed her. Chance for you both to start again, and I believed.
Was she lying about the baby too? That part is real. She's always been good at using the truth to tell lies.
Yeah, she is, isn't she?
Fooled me more than anybody. What?
She never fooled you. You always knew exactly what.
And you still loved her. That's true. Jaime has always known what she is.
I'm going to die at Winterfell. Not the death I would have chosen. I always pictured myself dying in my own bed.
But how many Starks died because of Lannisters?
Soldier commanding the left flank.
I am. It's good ground. The rise. Keep a tight formation. We might be able to beat them back.
Yes, I think you're right.
What are you doing? I think you know. Conversation lasts this long without you insulting me. Not one.
Yeah, what's up, dude?
I came to Winterfell because I'm not the fighter I used to be, but I'd be honored to serve under your command.
Aw, under her command. That's a lot of respect coming from Jaime.
I better get back.
And she didn't give him an answer. I feel like Jaime's also been humbled.
Have you done something to offend me?
Many things.
Long ago and long forgiven.
But you did forgive.
She looks really pretty right now. She's always beautiful, though.
When I heard you'd named Tyrion your hand, it broke my heart.
When I named him Hand, I didn't know if I'd ever see you again.
Yeah, that's true.
You made the right choice.
I wasn't under the impression you liked him very much.
His mouth hardly stopped moving between the lances. It was all I could do not to throw him in the...
Yeah, that's true. He wanted to toss him overboard.
But the mind behind all those words.
He's made mistakes. Serious mistakes.
As have we all.
He made serious mistakes.
The moment we can get the last infantry.
Keep them open for as long as you can. Still people coming in from the countryside.
These are two very strong women who have both been through things.
I thought you and I were on the verge of agreement about Sir Jaime.
Brienne has been loyal to me. I trust her more than anyone.
I wish I could have that kind of faith in my advisors.
He was never anything but decent towards me.
I didn't ask him to be my hand simply because he was good. I asked him to be my hand and intelligentless when he had to be.
That's true.
He never should have trusted Cersei.
You never should have either.
She told y'all not to trust Cersei. I mean, she knows.
Oh, certainly have been.
Sad thing to happen.
We have other things in common. Lead people who aren't inclined to accept. Done a damn good job of it, from what I can tell.
They both survived unimaginable things.
All my life, I've known one goal. The Iron Throne. People who destroyed my family and almost my war was against them. Until I met John. Now I'm here.
When is John gonna talk to her about it?
Tell me who manipulated whom.
That's true. That's very true.
I'm here because I love your brother and I trust him. And I know he's true to his word. He's only the second man in my life I can say that about.
Who was the first?
Someone taller.
What about the North? It was taken from us. And we took it back. We'd never bow to anyone else again. What about the North?
Uh-oh. There goes that friendship moment.
Is my lady, your grace.
Dany doesn't budge on anything. She's like, everybody take a knee. You take a knee. You take a knee. Like Oprah. Theon.
She only has a few ships and she couldn't sail them here. She's sailing to the Iron Islands instead. Take them back in your name.
But why aren't you with her?
I want to fight for Winterfell, Lady Sansa.
He's got it right. He's wrong. Remember when he saved her? Guys, I am so happy to see him go from Reek back to Theon. That was such a horrible storyline. He had the worst storyline. The trauma he experienced from Ramsay's, no matter what Theon did, is so unwarranted. I mean, I don't know. Does anybody think Theon deserved what Ramses did to him? Does anybody think, yeah, it still deserved it? Because remember the two little boys betraying Winterfell and Robb. I don't know. I'd be interested to know the opinions.
But then I survived the Battle of the Bastards inside these walls. If I can live through that, you can live through this.
If you can live through Battle of the Bastards.
Which way should I go?
Which way do you want to go?
The children will be going below when the time, but both my brothers were soldiers. I want to fight too.
Oh, sweet girl. You know who she probably reminds him of?
I'm going to be in the crypt with my son. Feel a lot better with you down there.
I'm sure a lot of people would.
All right,
I'll defend the crypt then.
Oh, sweet girl. Why has he just like snuck up on me as like actually starting to lack his character a lot?
How did you find each other? We met up at the last hearth. The dead got there first.
Fighting for the Night King now.
We had to travel around them to get here. Whoever's not here now is with them.
Yikes.
Before the sun comes up tomorrow.
Oh, sheesh. Sheesh, it's going down.
The big woman's still here?
Oh. I need me just like constant clips, like back-to-back clips of him talking about Brienne and his like obsession and love.
But there are too many of them. Far too many. Our enemy doesn't tire.
They don't tire. But
we can't beat them in a straight fight.
So what can we do?
The Night King made them all. They follow his command. If he falls, to him may be our best chance.
He'll never expose himself.
yeah.
Yes, he will.
Oh, listen, Bran's talking.
What does he want? An endless night. He wants to erase this world, and I am its memory.
If we forget where we've been and what we've done, we're not men anymore. Just animals. Your memories don't come from books. Your stories aren't just stories. To erase the world of men, I'd start with you.
How will he find you?
His mark is on me.
Mm-hmm. When he touched him.
We'll put you in the crypt where it's safest.
No, to the open before his army destroys us all. I'll wait for him in the Godswood.
Use you as bait.
We're not leaving you alone out there.
Yeah, he can't defend himself.
I took this castle from you. Let me defend you now.
He's really redeeming himself. I had so much hatred for him at one point.
We'll hold off the rest of them for as long as we can.
It's kind of a trip what they do with your mind and your emotions with certain characters.
Sir Davos is perfectly capable to watch on his own. You'll be in the crypt.
Your Grace, I have fought before. I can do it again. Risking their lives.
There are thousands of them. Fight as well as they can, but you can think better than any of them.
She wants to protect his brain.
The dragon should give us an edge in the field.
Field, they're not protecting Bran. We need to be near him. Too near or the Night King won't come to pursue him when he does.
Fire will stop him.
I don't know. No one's ever tried.
Will Dragonfire stop him? So we don't even know.
But at least we die together.
Oh, Brienne's having none of it. She's like... She was just trying to be nice to those little girls and they ran off.
Do you want to grow old in this place? Is there nothing else you want to do? Nothing else you want to see?
No, I'd like to see the beaches again.
They deserve that.
My people are peaceful. We cannot protect ourselves.
My people are not peaceful. We will protect you.
Oh my gosh, guys, I love these two so much. They make me want to cry. Because their love was so sweet and genuine from the very, very beginning.
We told her yet?
No.
You need to tell her.
Being careful. Biding your time.
He would be her nephew, correct? Anyways, if so, he needs to tell Auntie.
Gilly, little Sam.
They'll be safe down in the crypt.
If you want to join them, to protect them.
Everyone seems to forget that I was the first man to kill a white.
He's like, come on now.
Gilly more than once. I stole a considerable number of books.
He's trying to prove himself. He's I'm bad.
That's what it's come to, we really are.
Well, calling you fuck wouldn't be strictly accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Samwell Tarly, slayer of White Walkers, lover of ladies. As if we need any more signs the world was ending.
Think back to where they started. Sam too.
It was just us three.
Last man left, burn the rest.
Dang, he said last man left, burn the rest of us. They did start together though, didn't they? They lost a lot along the way.
I remember the first time we were here. First time I saw this hall. You were a golden lion. I was a drunken whoremonger.
It was all so simple. It wasn't so simple. I was sleeping with my sister, one friend in the world.
It's like the world is coming to an end and everybody's like, everybody knows this is their last night.
We didn't mean to interrupt. We were just looking for somewhere...
Contemplate your imminent death. You want some of this piss? It's not good either.
I don't think that's wise. It might start at any moment.
I'm with Brienne.
Thank you. I should try and get some sleep.
You really?
It was half a cup. Why is it filled to the brim?
Well, what do we have here?
Sir Davos, join us.
For me, thanks. Came here for this. Wait to die freezing my balls off out there, or wait to die nice and warm in here.
With you there. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, look at Rachel looks at him.
They call you King Killer.
I'm sure someone does.
They call me Giant's Bane. Want to know why?
He's so funny, I'm sorry.
Climbed right into bed with his wife when she woke up. You know what she did? Suckled me at her teeth for 3 months. Thought I was a baby. That's how I got so strong.
Maybe that's why he likes his women big. What an interesting man. Can't say you had ever met a man like him. Gotta give it to the man.
What are you doing up here?
What's it look like?
No, I mean, what are you doing up here? You joined the Brotherhood, you're on the wall with John, you're here now, why? When was the last time you fought for anyone but yourself?
I fought for you, didn't I?
He's not totally selfish, like we all thought he was.
I'm sorry we parted the way we did.
Was he on your list?
For a little while.
That's all right. The Lord of Light has brought us together all the same. This is his moment.
This isn't here anymore, so I hope you're not about to give us up. The Lord of Light's gonna wonder why he brought you back to watch you die when I chuck you over this wall.
He really has a way with his words, guys.
That for me?
Her weapon.
Last time you saw me, you wanted me to come to Winterfell. Took the long road, but...
He's there.
What did the Red Woman want with you?
Yeah, she was heartbroken when he decided not to come.
I'm Robert Baratheon's bastard. I didn't know until she told. And she tied me up, stripped me down, put leeches all over me.
It's a horrible experience.
Never had leeches put all over
Your
my
first time with a woman.
I wasn't with her.
Were you with other girls before that in King's Landing?
Arya.
20?
I didn't keep count.
Yes, you did.
3.
We're probably going to die soon.
Is this what that weird tension was? Oh, that's what this was. I didn't know what that weirdness was between the two. The look she was giving him.
Oh, yeah.
He met her when she was just a kid. This is unexpected. Honestly, I thought maybe that was what the tension was, but I was like, surely not.
Almost everyone here's a star at one time or another. And here we are in their castle, ready to defend it. Together.
At least we'll die with honor.
That matters.
I think we might live.
People are giggling.
Sir Brienne of Tarth defeated the Hound. Pardon me, Lady Brienne.
She's not a sir. You're not the knight.
Women can't be knights. Tradition.
Tradition. But if I were, I'd knight you 10 times over.
There's a little innuendo in that. I think so.
Any knight can make another knight. I'll prove it. Kneel, Lady Brienne. Do you want to be a knight or not?
Oh, and Jamie's the one that's gonna make her not. Oh. Let's be honest. When the show started, we saw the women not have very many positions of power, and towards the end, we've seen them all work for those positions that we thought they would never get. Very tough storylines. All very strong women.
I charge you to be brave. In the name of the Father, I charge you to be just. In the name of the Mother, I charge you to defend the innocent.
Aw, that was great.
Arise, Brienne of Tarth, a knight of the 7 kingdoms.
The title of the episode was about Brienne. It was like there was just those two there for a moment.
Sir Brienne of Tarth, knight of the 7 kingdoms.
Oh, that was a joyous moment in a very bleak time. It was needed.
Listen to me. Bar house.
I don't need you to remind me of that.
Be safer in the crypt. These things.
I will not hide.
I knew who it was who wanted to fight the instant I heard their argument. That little girl.
Valyrian steel. Be honored if you take it.
I'll wield it in his memory to guard the realms of men.
I'll see you when it's through.
My heart's like starting to race because I feel like we're getting closer to the White Walkers come in. And then there's all these just like very heartfelt moments. I'm just like, I don't know if I can take it.
No, let's stay a bit longer.
We're out of wine.
How about a song? One of you must know what. Devil?
Pray for a quick death.
Sir Brienne?
Says enough.
Of the kings who are gone, he would dance with her ghost he had lost, and the ones
He's got a pretty voice.
who had loved her the most for so very long.
It's like everybody's last night. And look at the ones that end up together at these moments. Oh.
Never wanted,
Oh.
never wanted to.
It's a haunting little song for a haunting moment.
Lyanna Stark.
My brother Rhaegar. Everyone told me he was decent. He liked to sing, gave money to poor children, and he raped her.
Doesn't make sense, does it?
You read about their marriage, without even knowing what it meant.
A secret no one in the world knew. Your brother and your best friend. Doesn't seem strange to you?
It's true, Danny. I know it is.
So they can't be in love.
It would make you the last heir of House Tug.
That's...
You'd have a claim to the Iron Throne.
And here they come. Oh my gosh, the next episode's gonna be so good. It's gonna be intense. Because we're gonna end it right here, because there's no more time. It's like everything is built up to this moment as far as the White Walker storyline, which is the most terrifying storyline. For some reason, the dead animals creep me out more than the dead humans. Undead. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Well, he told Dany. But we didn't get to see anything come from that conversation really, other than her realizing that he has a claim to the Iron Throne as well. Because the White Walker showed up. We have Bran being used as bait. Cersei, like I said, old news, still an evil witch. The moment with Brienne and Jaime was needed. But here we go. I can't wait to get to episode 3. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget, if you want to help me out, you could like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your post notification bell so we never miss out on hanging out and watching some really good TV together. Also, if you want the full length watch along, the link for Patreon is down in the description. For now, let's go out in this big, beautiful world. Let's spread some light. Let's spread some love. And if we can, let's make somebody smile. Bye, you guys.